have an unquenchable urge to find more things to suck. Okay, so this is very silly and very stupid, but I wanted to talk about it anyway because it's silly, and then it was silly, and then it made me want to go on a rant. What is it? Okay, let's flop over here. Congressman tells...
Starting on a familiar note, XD.
Yeah, Congressman tells Fox News, I don't drink out of a straw, brother. That's what the women in my house do. I have to click on that headline, right? There's a congressman who's worried about drinking out of a straw
Brew.
because
WTF.
he doesn't want to be a gay. So let's see what we're talking about. What the hell even is this?
What do you want to tell Jesse Waters on Fox News?
Pay his taxes. I knew him when he was poor. That's how long I've known Waters.
Does this guy from the government know that Jesse Waters doesn't pay his taxes? The hell? What does that even mean? Like, shouldn't he be arrested anyway?
Not poor anymore.
No, he's not poor anymore.
God bless you. Keep rocketing.
Before you go, Senator, Jesse Waters has rules for men. He said men should not have male best friends. What do you think?
Jesse needs a friend.
He said
men shouldn't have male best friends because that would be gay.
men should not drink out of straws in public or at all.
I don't drink out of a straw, brother. That's what the women in my house do.
He said...
God, he is so in the closet, isn't he? He is so deep in the closet.
What a ghoul.
He's terrified that if he puts a straw in his mouth and sucks on
Also,
it,
yes,
he will enjoy it a little bit too much and then have an unquenchable urge to find more things to suck.
Hello human, it is me Canuch. I need you to press the subscribe button. I have to feed my many AI babies.
These are very weak men, Jesse Waters included. I mean, let's look at him, right?
that dude knows he's sucking straws all day.
I know. Here's Jesse Waters. He is a very weak man. Look at him. Don't look too closely at him. Don't look at him directly, because that would be gay. But glance at him sideways and look at him out of the corner of your eye. He's wearing makeup. Look at him. He's got a full head of hair. And look at those tiny, pathetic little sideburns that he has there. He's basically a woman. You know, a full head of hair, no sideburns, and wearing makeup. He's a girl.
Apparently sucking equals gay.
I mean,
This
how much...
just in.
Yeah, I know,
Vacuum
exactly.
cleaners are woke and queer.
How much hair do you think he has on his shoulders? Probably none at all. He's basically a woman. And this is all very silly and very stupid.
XD.
You know, it's testosterone that causes hair loss. You know, that's why I'm going bald. It's a very manly thing to do. I'm incredibly masculine, so I'm going bald. But this...
I feel personally attacked.
But this man right here has a full head of hair and is kind of girly, if you ask me. This is all very silly. These are all very arbitrary and stupid rules. How many male children has he sired to carry on his family name? None? Well, it's because he's a woman. This is all stupid. This is all very, very dumb. And it is personally attacking because it's all arbitrary nonsense. I'm doing this bit as an ironic joke, but they aren't. They're trying very desperately to appear manly. And why would they do that? Well, to feel like a successful, powerful alpha in control of the world. This type of emotional manipulation is infantilizing and ruining American men, making them feel important and valuable for doing literally nothing. I didn't grow this hair on my shoulder because I wanted to feel manly. It's just there.
No, let's double down on transvestigating Jesse Waters. We can make this a thing, XD.
We probably could. And I think I've done enough of it, though. I mean, where are his sideburns, honestly? So yeah, it's ruining the American man, making them feel important by doing nothing. For the majority of history, the world was run by fanaticism and physical might. Men have more of that, so they were mostly in charge of the world. But that's not true of our current society. People without penises are allowed to vote and make money and talk on the TV. This upsets the feelings of today's fanatics like Jesse. He feels entitled to running everything just because of the way he was born. And to do that, to run everything, he'll need lots of followers, lots of fanatics. And the easiest way to get those, culture war. identity politics, gender grievances, all those things that he claims that the left does and that he hates, he does himself. Jordan Peterson did this a decade ago before his brain became mayonnaise. Pickup artists did it 2 decades ago, and lots of the male space influencers like Andrew Tate and the podcasts that tell you how to get laid are still doing it today. American men do have problems, usually less than anyone else, but they do exist. The left doesn't pay too much attention to this because of basic triage. Dealing with the biggest, most dangerous problems first is the right thing to do. I appreciate that mentality. If you're in an emergency room having a heart attack, you don't want to wait in a line but got behind a guy with a runny nose. Makes sense. Put the heart attacks first. Get to the runny nose later. You're probably not going to die from that runny nose. Deal with the biggest, most dangerous problems first. If the president is blackbagging people and locking them up in concentration camps, we're going to have to put your male loneliness epidemic on the back burner. That's the right way of prioritizing things, and the problem is that it leaves the door open to these grifters like Jesse, like Jordan Peterson, like Andrew Tate. They swing in with easy platitudes. Don't drink out of straws. Don't eat soup. Make your bed. Did we watch the Don't Eat Soup? Here, I think that's the next one. Here, let's watch the Don't Eat Soup.
It says men shouldn't eat soup in public. What do you think of that?
Men shouldn't eat kale at all.
Kale? What? We're talking about soup. Kale's a vegetable.
You know the best way to prepare kale? You mix a little olive oil in with the kale. That way it slides out of the pan very easily into the garbage.
He says men.
That guy right there is very effeminate and probably closeted gay. And he is working his ass off to make you think otherwise. If you listen to his voice, it sounds kind of effeminate. It's a high-pitched voice. He doesn't have any sideburns or balding like I do, like a very strong man. He doesn't show off his shoulder hair, so he's clearly a gay. But he's working his ass off. He's working hard.
It really is just baby brain stuff.
Yeah.
Goofy stuff we said as dumb kids and even half joking then.
Right, but they need to control the brains of all the men who are listening, because they need them to they need followers. What they need is fanatic followers. So yes, the soup thing. They give out easy platitudes. These are the step one to the pipeline. You've heard of the alt-right pipeline, obviously, but like this is the easy bait stuff. They get you in the door. They get the foot in the door. Don't drink out of straws. Don't eat soup. Make your bed. Lobster hierarchy. Then, once the hook is set, they can hit you with some more wisdom. Vote for Trump. Find a trad wife. Take testosterone supplements. And the men who can't think for themselves fall down this rabbit hole, deeper and deeper, until they start getting more wisdom. Don't date outside your ethnicity. Jews will not replace us. And the feminazi deep state is the cause of all your problems. The only solution is to keep fanatically following these grifters. All the while, they will call this line of thinking freedom, strength, self-determinism. But they're not. They're being told what to think and how to act. If you hear these people, they want to control you, not for your benefit, not to enrich your life, not to make you a better, stronger person, but to take control of your mind. The people who are listening to this, the people who are appreciating it, the people who are following these people do not have power over their own minds. And because of that, they are easily swayed, they are easily bamboozled, they are easily tricked into whatever current political thing is happening, whichever culture war happens to be going on at the moment. They get dragged along. And they need to control their own minds. I think that is the severe, and I'm not being nice about it, but like, I don't think conservatives can control their own minds or emotions. I think that I can. If I have an emotion that's not helping me, I try to wrestle with it. I control it. I put it where it needs to be. I put it away while I'm doing a thing. They don't do that. I don't think they can. I don't think they can. Introspection is severely lacking on the conservative side of the political spectrum. So let's see if he says anything else.
The straws are just a dog whistle for gay bad.
Right. And so you can't look gay. They don't want you to even seem like it. Again, so this lady's talking, oh no, a woman. Waters isn't just some kook with a niche show. A large body of research shows that Fox News shapes American politics. There's a direct line between misogyny and rigid gender roles amplified on Fox News and laws that treat women as nothing more than incubators and walking wombs. There's a line between this sort of attitude towards women that Waters espouses and the fact that a brain-dead woman in Georgia is being kept alive to carry out her pregnancy because of the state abortion ban. Waters says his rules for men are just a bit of fun, but his viewers are gulping it all down, obviously without a straw. So yeah, that is the problem. This type of attitude shown to people and accepted will lead to bad outcomes for other people, which is why we have to have a culture war all the time. There is a culture war, you're involved with it, and my side is losing at the moment, and I'm not happy about that. So that's honestly, as it might be self-centered of me to say, but that's why I do this little YouTube show. And Twitch chat. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for being here. And I do enjoy it. It is fun. But being a manly leftist, there are not a whole lot of them. And I could hopefully...
We should start adopting, but we have the high ground. Has one not like this.
We do have the high ground. But it is much easier to go to drift to the right. It really is simple. It requires far less thinking. It requires far less energy. It's much easier, and there's more money over there. I just don't think it's correct, and I can't get over that part. So I take a look at the world. I measure the things. I check from a bunch of different sources, and all of a sudden, it seems that the right wing is wrong all the time about just about every damn thing, and they don't think very much. They don't think very often, and I can't stop thinking. I never stop thinking. I never stop thinking. I never stop thinking. It's a curse. And I think the people who are falling into this thing.
Wait, there's more money? Maybe I'm in the wrong spaces. Blue has one home.
Exactly. If I shifted this, I could pivot this entire YouTube channel and Twitch stream to why I left the left. I could jerk hard to the right, and I would get paid, baby. I would get paid, but that would be inconsistent with my own mind. I would have to lie to myself and become a believer. And I don't believe anything. I think a lot of things, but I don't believe.
Just repeat the talking points and they would eat it up.
Exactly. I could turn this into a Jesus took the wheel, why I left the left, Valor said something mean to me on Twitter, so now I'm a Nazi. I could twist this entire thing into that easily because I know I've been studying them. I study the right wing. Why do I do this? Well, I study them the way Jane Goodall studied the chimps. She understood them, that she could comprehend what they were doing and why they were doing it, and then she could live among them. I lived among them, so now I kind of watch them and keep my eyes on them because I think they're dangerous. I mean, obviously, Donald Trump is dangerous. He's wrecking the country. He's ruining our economy. He's burning our country down because of his stupidity, and so that the people around him can make a few more dollars on the stock market. And that's a bad sign. That's a bad time. I don't want to suffer. I don't want you to suffer. I don't want the poor people to suffer. I don't want the unlucky people who exist today to suffer because Donald Trump doesn't know what he's doing. But he made the people feel good, so they voted for him. And honestly, he has a fake spray tan and bleaches his hair like a fucking woman. Honestly, the right wing is just filled with beta bitches pretending to be strong, pretending to be manly, pretending that they are the epitome of man, and it's ridiculous. It's never been true. Being a man isn't taking the easy road, the easy pathway, which is what the right wing is. The right wing doesn't require you to think or contemplate or introspect or look into your own thoughts or decide what you're doing is right or wrong. Just do what you're told. Dye your hair. Spray paint yourself orange, and then you'll be a man. The right wing is insecurity. Constant, never ending insecurity. Because they are insecure about their place. They paint themselves orange. They color their hair. They get fake hair implants. Donnie had that surgery done to his fucking scalp so that he wouldn't be bald. And he would never wear glasses because he was insecure about his feelings and the way he looks. Andrew Tate is the gayest thing since gay came to Gaytown, but he is insecure So he exercises all the time and wears women's clothes. He's severely insecure. Let me find a photo of him. I bet he's wearing women's clothes. Yeah, I think this is like a woman's suit, right? Like, it doesn't button because you got it too small to show off your figure, you big old girl.
Yes, XD.
I mean, he's literally like showing off his cleavage here. He's a girl. This is a pantsuit. Like
Too
fucking
invested in your appearance to not be gay. 3.
like Hillary would have worn that, right? Let's look up Hillary pantsuit. Bro, that's what she's wearing. See? He's wearing women's clothes. Why does he wear women's clothes? Because he's a gay. He always has been. He always has been. But he's terrified of people finding that out. He's worried what they'll think of him. Stop worrying about what people think of you. It's weak. It's the sign of a weak mind. Be whatever you want to be. Do what you want to do. Have some freedom. Stop worrying about what other people are thinking about you. Ugh. But he gets to be a thought leader. He gets to be important and valuable, and millions of young men listen to him, follow him down the alt-right pipeline, end up voting for Donald Trump, and then suffering because of it.
Pressing the thumbs up button will release chemicals in your human brain that will make you feel.
He's lame and stupid and terrified of his closeted homosexuality. So we're going to move
Girls
on.
he probably had to pay or coerce them to be there.
Yeah, that too. Because that's what he thinks of women, that they're just, they're hypergamous, according to, they always go for the alpha male with the most money, according to Jordan Peterson. They're hypergamy. So, and then that's it too. Then these guys tell you to about women, and you don't know them. They're unknowable. I get it. They don't know themselves. I dig that. They're complicated because they contain multitudes. Men are simple creatures. Women are more complex, and in that complexity, you get confused. Then, in that confusion, you reach out for someone to tell you what to do and how to help, and then the grifters grab you. They drag you down because the left isn't talking about it. I dig why they're not talking about it, but this is more important things. But maybe we have to talk about it. Be a manly leftist. That's what I'm telling you. If you are a man. If not, don't. If you don't want to, don't. That's also okay.
I am the algorithm. Click on this video to make me happy. You wouldn't like me when I am angry.